Hello and welcome to the video. So today I'll be sharing some of the tips and tricks about your Cursor AI. I'm using it for near about 4 months, and I know some of the things speeding up your development process. So let's get started. So first thing first, we have to make sure that we have a well-defined cursor rules file. So the way to add content in this file is you can find cursor rules on cursor directory, and you can search any text tag you want, and you can just copy paste. Then you can just copy paste and add that in your cursor rules and update that file according to your wish. Another thing I like to mention is for understanding code bases. So suppose there is a open source project and you want to understand how it works. You can just clone the repository in your cursor and then ask cursor composer to give me a high level understanding of how that particular project is working and what tech stack they are using, what are the some important files I need to look into, give me some important code bases, important part of that code base. That's the another thing. Also, there is another tip I want to give is using some files like API response.txt. So while integrating some APIs, you can just paste that API response into this file and then tag this file and ask it to, this is my sample response, and can you please give me, um, can you integrate this API into current workflow or using React or Next.js. Another thing I like to mention is suppose there is a API, suppose there is a form you want to build, and you have a sample payload to send it to your backend. You can then make a payload.txt file and give it to cursor, and then it will make the form UI based on that API response. So that is another thing. Um So another thing I like to mention is whenever you are trying to build a new feature or adding new feature into your project, rather than giving it a direct prompt like build this component, you can just ask your query, and at the end of your query, you can type uh, you can ask me a set of questions. If you have any confusion before going for the solution. So what it does is it gives you a set of questions, and you can answer those questions, and you can keep doing this again and again until the model is clear about the requirement and what you really want to achieve. Though so this two-step process of prompting really works, and it saves a bunch of time rather than directly going and applying those changes which cursor gives you. Um, Another thing is, if you have a specific error regarding regarding React.js or Next.js, and sometimes what happens is cursor again and again gives the same solution. So what you can do is paste that error into this site called loon.dev, and you can paste the error in this site. It will give you the answer of that question based on the React.js or Next.js documentation. You can copy that doc, paste it into your chat interface, and then ask it to, based on the doc, give me the answer of the given solution, given problem. Yeah, and that's how it works. Yeah, and that's all for today. Thank you.